Admittedly, I wasn't out there today when they videoed these sows because I was in the office writing footnotes. But to see this one on screen, now I understand why Boots said that the depth of the sale went all the way to lot 52, because we are looking at lot 52. This is 124-14. She's a BKS, Kiss My Socks Visionary. She's bred to Endgame and due June 20th. And yes, this is an impressive sow. We've actually got a trio of these sows on the farm, and my hope and dream as we start thinking about this sale from year to year was that we could sell all three of them bred at the same time, and we don't get to do that, unfortunately, this go around. But this one is bred. She's confirmed safe to Endgame, and I think this is a really, really, really fun situation here. Her sister, Dash 11, is also in the sale, but she's open. Dash 11 is the mother of Misconception. This is Dash 14. She was actually a show gilt for the Camacho family in Texas. She would have won that Goliad show there in South Texas as a show gilt, and we got her back after that. She's been great. She's done a really good job. I think you could make an argument she's been probably more prolific than her two sisters relative to her performance in the crate, which doesn't always align with show gilts, but she's done her job. If you back up a second from a pedigree standpoint, her mother is a daughter of Hold My Beer's sister. So that Visionary sow would have been Hold My Beer's sister that Billy Wolf would have bought from Wintex at the extravaganza years and years ago. That sow ended up here. We bred her to Kiss My Socks, and we kept a gilt out of that litter that was very good. She was a potent generator. She would have been bred to Dirty Secret there a year that Clara would have had a second place bear at San Antonio. We had a pair of those dirties that year that were very good. And then we bred her to BKS after that and kept these gilts. So this is 124-14, lot 52.
Yeah, and I can promise you, this one's impressive if you come to the farm and you just watch the videos. But at the same time, she's looked like this every day of her life. As a 100-pound gilt in South Texas in November, she looked like this, and she looked like that all the way when she showed, and she looked like that when she showed back up here that next spring as well. At the same time, what you're seeing isn't by accident. The sharpness of look up front, that her edge is up high, and her extra just raw shape and power, and still have that kind of bone. But to be honest with you, that is about as loose and flexible as a rear leg that you can put together. And then bred to Endgame here. And if you listened to all of this, you would have heard me talk about the sows that have extras seem to be the ones that make Endgame work. This sow comes to mind there. She's so short-bodied, but so extended up front and has just an incredible amount of punch. This mating right here screams to be a lot of fun. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if there's a boy pig in here that looks like he can win a show. If none else, there looks like there's a lot of daughters in this sow. Hopefully, that can be very big generators for their new owner down the road.
Yeah, and let's just hope whoever owns her decides to share one. Again, this is 124-14. Excuse me. 124-14. She sells as lot 52. She's a BKS, Kiss My Socks, bred to Endgame, and due June 20th.